Okay, so I've been live for 55 minutes and 55 seconds. I had literally restarted my phone. I tried to switch to my laptop because I had originally, a few minutes ago, I pressed some buttons on my phone trying to do something, trying to see something, and it made my camera go away. I tried to do camera. I was about to end the live. I canceled it. Then I didn't even get the choice. The screen just was blank and timing out. So, okay, I come to my laptop. It just had me viewing my live with a blank screen. Everybody's still there. I go back to my phone. It wouldn't let me close the live or do none of that, y'all. It wouldn't let me take it off. It wouldn't let me shut it down. I had no option to cancel. The X went away. It was just a little arrow pointing that way. And if I click it, it just did not close this live. I just restarted the phone. Turned YouTube browser off on my laptop, which is right here in front of me. I'm at my desk. And then started watching another video on YouTube while I was restarting my phone. It's probably meant for me to hear this message. And then I came back in here, and this sucker was like, "You want to end your live?" I was like, "No, if you could see me." Now the camera's back. The same live. We 57 minutes in. And I said, "Okay, Shanitra, it's time for a channel message." Because you went through all of this. You just went through so much and nothing could stop you. You couldn't stop you. You got to this point in the process where you couldn't even stop you. This is a message for somebody who is trying their hardest to just hang on and fulfill whatever vision they were given inside of them. You're trying to bring it to life. You're trying your hardest. And it seems like you've gone through so many obstacles, things that seem like beyond your control, because I see them buttons got pressed. It took the screen away. I couldn't bring it back through anything. With what you thought was going to take you up out of here, what you thought was going to end it all, what you thought was going to be like the demise of your business, like, oh, after that happens, I'm canceled. It's a wrap. I know it's finna close. And at this point, I've gone through so much. I want to close it and just start fresh. I know I'm going to have to start over, but I'm willing to do that. So the message I'm getting is that you will go through a lot. Not even you can stop you. You'll be ready at your breaking point, ready to just start over and start fresh, even if it means having to hustle a little bit harder at that point. But guess what? After all of that, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. My live is still here. That is proof, y'all. That is, I cannot make this up. So it's like you're not gonna go live this long and not give a channel message. You're not gonna be on here and not do it. You are not gonna be here and not do that thing that you called to do. Nothing can stop you. And if you start off, in a wrong energy or in a different energy, thinking it's gonna go this way, no. For a time such as this, you will go through so much, not even you can shut down what's about to happen. You don't even have the option to walk away from it. I could have gone to sleep tonight and it would have still said I'm live, y'all. What do we do then? My phone just sitting here live on YouTube. I'm trying to pull no Shannon Sharp over here now. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't even stop it. Stuff that would normally, oh, I accidentally ended my live. How many times has that happened to people? I couldn't even shut this live down if I wanted to. That was proof for me, honey. I couldn't even stop it if I wanted to. And so this gonna be the channel message for tonight. I was I was 4 away when I started this live, 4 people away from 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, wow, I had a video this week that blew up. It was exciting. It got a couple of thousand views on it. I didn't check it till 4 days later. It had a couple of thousand views, a couple of hundred likes, and over 70 comments. I made sure I responded to every single one of those comments. But I'm telling you, when you are called to do something, you can't run from it. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. You can't end it. You can't stop the live. You can't run from it. It's gonna be there. Not even you can stop you from doing it. Not even you can stop you from doing it. That, I mean, I can't believe that. All the things I just went through, you feel like you messed up, and oh, that's the end of it. Let me close it. And I was like, I'm not letting you shut this down. I'm not letting you shut this down. Your spirit is gonna be too strong willed over this flesh. It's like, no. I'm like, what you mean no? It's not showing me on the screen. I gotta stop now. No. You cannot quit. You cannot stop. I don't care what happened. And what you think is going to be a hard reset ain't going to be a hard reset for you. It's actually going to be the thing where everybody thought you were done. I said I'm shutting my phone down. I couldn't switch to another thing. I couldn't do nothing. When I said I'm shutting my phone down, or I'm going to just switch to my laptop and keep going, it ain't the way you think. You are going to beat some impossible odds when you are building what you are called to build. Impossible odds that were against you. So me accidentally pressing all them buttons thinking I could just accidentally end my life didn't even end it. It just took away my screen. It wouldn't let me pivot. It wouldn't let, you're going to stay the course and see how things really work out for you. You do not have an ordinary life. You do not have an ordinary calling upon you. You will stay. You will be prosperous. You will get it done. You will continue the course. You will go through obstacles. You will have challenges. You will have hard resets that seems like it's the end. I restarted my phone and I'm still alive. I didn't even have the option to quit. You are not going to be able to quit. Your spirit now finna drag you on across that finish line. For all the ancestors in your bloodline, for all the people who went through life experiences so they can pass it down to you through memory cells, and they're standing around you, them invisible forces. They like, you can't quit. You the one that we've been waiting on to do it at this point in time. We couldn't do it back then. You can't quit. Well, my thing stopped, or you can't quit. Well, how's it going to work? Don't worry about it. We got it. I could not switch to my laptop. Even when I accidentally pressed out on buttons, I couldn't end it. Even when I switched to my laptop, I couldn't control it. I went back and I still couldn't get the picture, right? Still could not get the picture. I know this got to resonate with somebody. No matter what I did, no matter how bad I messed up initially to get us to this point, because it was me pressing buttons by mistake. No matter how bad I messed up, I couldn't end it. I couldn't quit. I couldn't run away from it. I couldn't run around it. I couldn't do nothing. So you know, said, you're going to stay and get this 1K. You're going to get the message out. I told y'all tonight I was talking about the Goddess Guilds, how I'm building a community for women, an elite community for women, because we are not doing what the rest of the world doing. We're not. I'm getting that up and going. I'm telling you, you're called to do something important. You can't run away from it. No matter how bad you mess up, no matter how far down you have to go. I restarted the phone and I'm still live on here. You will not be facing the same odds as everybody else. Like, you won't even, the things I did on this phone would have ended a life for anybody else. It's ended a life for me before, but now I'm at a different point where it matters so much, ain't nothing I could do. It's above you now. Whatever it is you called to do, at some point, it will be above you and you can't escape it. They about to drag you. If you pray for help, baby, here come help. We got it. We got it. I'm fainting. We got you. Get back up. Come on. Get back up. It's like, maybe they ain't gonna let you quit. Oh, that's no problem. We got it. You pressed too many buttons and you lost the picture. That's fine. We got it. Restart your phone. That's gonna end my life. No, it ain't. Gonna restart the phone. You see, it's still there. We got it. Trust your spirit team. Trust that when you prayed for help, it's been answered. Trust that you can't run away from this. that you the one that's really called to do it for your bloodline, and that's why you went through so much, but you could not quit. You couldn't even imagine a life. Yeah, I couldn't imagine going to sleep and knowing my phone's still live on here and I ain't never just try to figure it out. It's gonna be the equivalent. Thank you so much for the heart portion. Gratitude, goddess. Yeah. Imagine trying to go to sleep knowing your phone is live. You're gonna always feel like, what if I could have did more? What if I could have did more? What if I could have done something different? What if? It's gonna plague you. It's gonna bother you. And it's like, I could walk away and fix something to eat, but what if people could like hear me talking and moving around in the house? Or what if I get a phone call and it's, what if confirmation? It's going to bother you. When you've been called to do something, you can't not do it. They gonna drag you across. You the only one to get the job done. Ain't nobody else that can cover for you, in the words of Drake. Believe me. Believe me. This is my real life happening. I ain't nothing I could do to get away from it. This week it was moving slow for me, and I felt like I was hitting a wall, as I talked about in building my community. I'm being transparent. I felt like I was going the wrong way. This is it originally what I started out for, and I can't do all this market research and ask people what they want. I know what I'm shown to do. Go do it. And if I let too many people get in and I ain't excited about it no more, there's no longer the vision I was given that my energy is going to create so superbly. It's not going to be infused with me. It's not going to look like me. It ain't going to feel good. It ain't going to look good. It's not going to resonate. So it's like, why would I get a vision from the spirit realm and then ask somebody else what they think? That don't resonate with spiritual work. It does not resonate with spiritual work. So you will get to a point where you got to reset and do all the things. So when you come back, you're ready to do it. So I was talking about hitting 1K subscribers and all the things and blah, blah, blah on my YouTube channel. Spirit's like, nah, you can give a message from that somebody actually need to hear. Because you wasn't even going to save this live. You're just going to be on here, get these subscribers, give out a few free coaching sessions based on whoever subscribed tonight. And that's that. No, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. And that's not how you got the rest of the subscribers. You come on here and you deliver this message. And when people see it and they haven't already subscribed, they will have fine value and they will get it that way. So it's like when I was on here talking like that or doing it, yeah, I got two, but imagine how many more subscribers I'll have towards monetizing this channel from actually delivering a valuable message, not just on her asking for a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? Doing Q&A. That's not what I do. So you might be going the wrong way at first. Not completely wrong. You showed up. You're just not doing the right activities. Like I showed up, but I'm not doing the right activities. I showed up in the wrong energy. Showing up in the right energy is showing up. Showing up in the wrong energy is not good enough. Pass or fail, you failed. You can't get the job done. If this motherfucker keep calling, y'all. So it's gonna ring again. Even with the distractions, even if it's annoying, if you gotta reset and keep coming at it and stuff keep happening like that and the other thing, show up in the right energy. I showed up and I wasn't gonna get I wasn't even gonna save the live. I was barely getting what I wanted. How did you get the first 996 subscribers, Shanitra? They came to you off of a video you put out here. So you gotta ask yourself, am I showing up in the right energy? Am I showing up in the right energy? And am I trying to do something different and expect the same results? So me showing up in my community, even in what I'm building, my purpose, y'all, I have to be transparent with y'all about that. I have to be like showing up in my purpose. I can't water that down and I can't take suggestions. This is not a group project. I'm building something according to a certain design that's already been laid before the foundation of the earth. I need to stick to that vision. And as we grow, it can be infused with the people who join it. But as I create the vision, I didn't need input on how to get it out there. I really didn't. See, I'm glad. I knew this was gonna resonate with somebody. I'm so glad this is resonating with you, Portia. I'm really glad because you can start off and then you gotta pivot. It might, oh, it's falling apart. How do I put this back together? How do I end it? And just start over. Just start over. I wouldn't be starting from scratch. I'd be starting from experience. And so, in my experience, what I just learned here is coming on here, going live, and trying to shoot the breeze. When you have ancient wisdom and knowledge, you don't do that. You speak and you be gone. And trust that the words that you've spoken resonated, they fallen on the right ears, and that's it. I don't have idle time. I don't do small talk. That's just not my nature. So to lower myself to do it, and I hate to say this, y'all, because it comes with a lot of backlash. I don't lower myself to small talk. I have ancient wisdom and knowledge in me, and that's been proven. I'm 44. I know myself at this point. I do not do that. I just reserve my energy from those conversations. Oh, Kaylee, I'm so glad you got to stick around and see this. Thank you so much for saying that. You know, it matters. So you got to be careful about how you spend your time and energy. So me coming on here just shooting the breeze, yeah, that's helpful sometimes. Do a Q&A behind a message that mattered. For me, doing a Q&A for nothing or doing something up front for nothing. And so do something that matters. So if I get in there and build the same kind of communities women can get anywhere, just saying it's coming from me. If I ain't infusing it with my ancient wisdom and knowledge and the vision of the goddess doing goddess things, not what the world require her to do. This can't be worldly. This has to be the goddess guild, and it has to be the goddess way. So we can't be in there doing what the rest of the world is doing, that type of thing, because this is one of those things that's supposed to change lives, that will change hundreds of thousands of lives. We will touch 1 million in the goddess guilds. So I can't water this down in the beginning and act like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Just throw something out there and you'll get what you want. No, you better be very intentional and get the vision out, get it across, and do the thing. Despite the obstacles, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self will not let you fail. They would not let me shut down this live no matter what. After switching to my laptop, no. Stay the course. We got it. We gonna do some things behind the scene that if you are on here for the right reasons, it will work out in your favor. So after that restart, I knew I had to restart with a message. Like, all of that didn't just happen for nothing. It happened so I can get a message out. So if you hit a bump in the road, it's not so you can quit. It's so you can question it. Why didn't I see it? Where did it come from? How do I feel after it versus before it? Because the feeling you get after the fact is going to be a direct comparison that lets you know, what energy am I in now? Oh, I'm ready to do something different. I feel something now. I have something to share now. And it's not going to be this little watered down feeling you had from being lackadaisical and going along and not paying attention. Now you're very intentional after you hit a bump in the road in a car. Especially on a damn bicycle, because you might fall off and on your butt on the ground. So it just be very intentional about your time, your energy, and the vision coming out the way you saw the vision. Don't let everybody in your head, especially yourself, and water the vision down, derail you from the vision. Everybody is not against you that has an idea or has a suggestion. You don't have to be rude when they offer it to you. Say, yeah, thanks for that, because you care enough to come over here and try to help guide me even if it's not meant for me to add additional input, you do see who cares along the way. And some people mean well. You just got to know better. No matter who means well, along the way the building is, you better know better. Because a lot of people gonna mean well, but you better know better. And that just means like everybody who come along with an idea, an opinion, a thought, a suggestion on a vision that you feel came from the spirit realm, your intuition, I gotta build it like this, you build it like that, you better know it. That's why I coach, because I teach you that you better know it. How do I know? From my own experience. I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you this. And I know what it feels like when you're insecure, you're doubting, or you're worrying what's been put inside of you and that vision. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. So I could wash my hair and slick it down and be like, it ain't dry yet. I'm going to wrap my head up and be confident and come on here. This face card don't decline. I'm securing myself enough to be like, I don't have to be glamorous 24/7 to be received. I take myself seriously. So I believe if I show up and take myself seriously, y'all gonna take me seriously too. When people can see your weakness, oh, I'm not sure of myself. Well, I ain't sure of you either. Shit, you gotta be the first person sure of you. And that's gonna come out to the rest of us. She's not sure of herself, guys. She might bail. Everybody like, we can't trust that. We need a stable a stable alliance. And that alliance is internal. Thank you so much for liking the live. That stable alliance got to be internal first, baby. That's why I'm a spiritual certified relationship coach. Because if you are not in alignment with your higher self, who you cool with? I don't trust me and I trust you. No, baby, it don't work like that. Don't trust that. Do not trust it. That's a great way to weed people out when dating, making new friends, new business acquaintances, who you should or should not talk to on a regular basis at work. Are they aligned with their higher self? Where does their wisdom come from? Who do they listen to? Their intuition or everybody else? Everybody else, stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Stand for what you get from the inside or you'll listen to everybody. You'll fall for anything they say. So yes, you have to be locked in, walking this planet alone. Walking the planet, even if you're identical twin, you're not gonna, you can have two different lives from your twin. You gotta be so locked into that intuition, that voice inside of you to where, okay, I'm sure of myself. I'm sure this is what I'm supposed to do. I know whatever somebody else comes to recommend to me, and I had to live that lesson this week, y'all, so I can bring it to you in real time. I was laying here frustrated, like, why my stuff ain't, if I'm being slowed down, and this is supposed to be a multi-million-dollar business according to the vision, this, something ain't right. I had to really lay here and wrestle with that, and today it hit me. You are not building what you saw in the vision. You let too many people come in and provide input. Granted, that's the way it was supposed to go for the program that I'm working with. You gotta do market research. Do it to a point where, okay, that sounds good, but still, you're gonna have to execute on something. You can't. Everybody don't have the same opinion. So even if you get two different opinions, you're gonna have to choose one. How about you choose your own? When it's based off of intuition, everybody's going to have input. That's great. Learn how to be diplomatic in dealing with it. Stable and secure in your responses. Babe, you can even go in Chat GPT and say, here's my idea. I feel this is a spiritual vision. I'm meant to do this lifetime. How can I share this with people and also be diplomatic in my response to rejecting their ideas or suggestions about how can I respond? Thanks, that's a good idea. I'll consider it. If I ever get to a fork in the road and I realize that was a divine messenger, I'll consider what they said. I'll remember that later. I'll consider everything in my bank of things outside of myself. Once I get to a point with this vision, if I feel stuck, did somebody ever come to me for a time such as this and give me wisdom ahead of time, stored up knowledge. Do I have some stored up knowledge on this? Yeah, I'll use it now. But we're not gonna pivot that day and do whatever they said. You can't be. You gotta pick a side. It can't be this. It gotta be this, this. You gotta know when you out here doing spiritual work and you called to do something higher than you. Your higher self is in control. Like, I would have never thought of this as a human being. Well, guess what? You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And it's like, oh, that makes sense now, because I would have never blah, 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 walked around and been thinking about this. Changing the world through an idea. Why me? Why not you? Other humans have done great things. Why not you? You're one of them. So we can believe we're meant to do nothing, or we can believe we're meant to do something. And so once you get locked into, I'm meant to do something, your identity needs to shift. Your language has to shift. You're going to basically rebrand yourself right in front of everybody. A lot of times we get sent away from our hometown. In the Bible, Jesus of Nazareth was not able to perform miracles in his hometown. His brother and them looked at him like, you, little Jesus, you ain't finna do nothing. Go on over here and do this. But his mama knew. His mama knew, got it already. Your mama know. Your mama know. His brother and him like, little Jesus. I'm from the hood, so he would have been little Jesus. You ain't special. Go on over there and sit down. Like, his mama was like, look, they've run out of wine at this thing. I need you to go on and I know what you can do. So I know I know you ain't never done it, but God spoke to me about you. I know you did. I know you can do it. Go on and make me look good. Go on and fix this. Thank you so much, Kaylee. That throat chakra is powerful. There's a frequency in us that's our God voice. When we're in alignment, the God voice can speak through us. When we're out of alignment and just talking idle chatter, small talk, that's when you don't hear the God voice. But the God voice says something, it's amplified, it resonates real deep in its receiver, because I'm speaking to a part of you that my spirit, no, your spirit needs, so it can get through when I allow the God voice through. So it's a difference in just human chatter and the God voice. So people, I told you I don't like the small talk, so I let my God voice speak for me most of the time when I interact with people, and they feel different after our encounter because of it, because I'm always letting it through. I like it. I was like, don't make me use my God voice on you. Because y'all know when I'm joking around and being, jovial or whatever. Because baby, I loves a good time. Shoni know how to have a good time. I was raised in one of them families, okay? And that's in me. When you carry this, you're lighter, you're happier, you're this, you're that. I just always felt like that. I'm born to win. I'm born to rise up out of a rose in the concrete, and I was born to win. I've always known I felt different. I've always felt different. And I'm like, I go play by myself. I don't care. Spirit and them around me. I never felt alone. I wouldn't be around a lot of people unless I was around family. But I never felt alone. So could nobody ever bully me into no situations or make me be a part of their clique or their little girl group. The leader of those cliques used to be mad at me, like, why don't you come over here and submit? Girl, you got me messed up. You got me messed up. You bigger than me, but I'll fight you if I got to. I was just never going to submit, baby, no. But what that looks like when you get older and the challenges that come later in life, Kaylee, is that you might come across the path of a man and they try a different tactic to get you, and that can break you down for a while, but it won't take you out the game. It can break you down, like when my screen went black. That's like the wrong man coming in your energy, about to destroy something. He about to destroy a part of your confidence, your self-esteem, all that happiness. I was depressed for so many years while I was married. I had to get a divorce. I had to. I just felt like my light was flickering, like it was about to go out. I felt like my light was going out. And I understand why they said, statistically speaking, men live longer when they're married to a woman. Women live longer when they're single. So let's break this down. A man lives longer tethered to a woman. A woman lives longer detached from a man. So when a woman lifespan shortens, it's because she married a man and he's stealing her life force. He's sucking the life out of her. He's just draining her. You understand what I'm saying? There are cases where couples grow old together, they live just as long, and they can't live without each other. That is a healthy, balanced relationship. And it might have had a rocky beginning, but they got there. Don't marry anybody who steals your life force, honey. Don't be with anybody that doesn't make you light up and they delight in seeing you be this little fairy. If he tries to smother the fairy, like he the boogeyman, he coming with the covers and he's trying to cover your light up, and I got one. Run. These are fairy hunters. And that's why these women is perishing early when they get with one. Sometimes. Exactly. They can be cruel. They can be very cruel. When they see you a bright light, they can come in. I'm going to get her. I'm going to break her down. I ain't supposed to have that one, but I'm going to try a little scheme or a tactic to get her. And then I'm going to break her down systematically. I'm going to break her down. That's how they look at us. And that's what happens. That's why those women don't live as long tethered to them. They don't want to be here anymore. If they feel like this is it, this is my life, I don't want to be here. So stay single and happy until you get someone that wants your light to shine brighter. Like he wants to help you be the best version of you. Like he can see that you are supposed to be so awesome. Like you're so awesome to him. He just wants to be a part of the awesomeness and help you be even more. Get that one. Let that one court you. Make them prove it first. Courtship is supposed to show you. Here's the relationship coach kicking in. Courtship is supposed to show you what he's got to offer in a life. So it could be a time or period where you feel satisfactory. Okay, I'll marry you now. If you're going to parade me off, bring me all the nice things that I like every time you come to the house to visit, because that's how you do it back in the day. She stayed with her parents. He come and bring her nice things. He spend time with her. He makes sure everybody knows she's the apple of his eye. It's not a secret. He's good to her. He brings her gifts. And they go on walks. They have talks. He's respectful. He's out with her in the daylight. Confirmation. We have to get back to those things. That's what I'm here for. I know that's my mission. And so we got to be careful about having this bright light and letting things come and snuff it out. You know you're a jolly, happy, joyful fairy at your core. Then and you step into that goddess energy when you're in your purpose. When I'm creating now, I'm a god, generator, operator, and destroyer of energy on this planet. And so I'm going to have a vision and bring it down from the spiritual plane and make it plain and anchored in the 3D. Somebody had an idea of this brand of bottled water. Somebody had an idea of plastic. Somebody had an idea of bottled water. Somebody had an idea of bottled spring water in plastic. And they wanted to start their own company because there's multiple. It was brought from the 5D down to the 3D. Now we see it. It started up here. It started up there. Every physical, tangible thing we have in existence with a patent on it came from the 5D. It was a thought, it was in the spirit realm. Your higher self gave it to you, and you had to bring it to life through your works. Faith that this vision was given to you without the work to bring it to the 3D is dead. Faith in there's something up here, there's something feeding me information, my spark of life is coming from somewhere, without the work to physically manifest these things in real time is dead. So I've talked a lot, and all I keep thinking about is a baked potato. And I can actually go make myself one with some triple cheddar cheese, sour cream, butter. But we're not going to do that to our system tonight. We're going to eat a bowl of Raisin Bran Crunch with some oat milk and call it a night. And watch a nice little movie. Or eat some popcorn and barbecue chips. I don't know. Do I want sweet or savory? I might do both. Don't judge me. But y'all, I thank y'all so much for sticking with me through all the technical difficulties. You see that it ended up being worth it. So whatever you building, whatever you call to do, don't hide it. Let your light shine in this world. Let your light shine. Kayla, don't forget to email me or go ahead and just book through my link for your 30-minute coaching session, complimentary for being one of tonight's subscribers. And so, let me check my channel. Check my channel. I don't know what I just closed. Like, we be having too many, like, technical difficulties and fumbles. I know once I put this video out here, it's gonna do what it do. Nah. Okay. Good. Thank you, Portia. I felt led to send it to you tonight and do the thing. So always show up in the right. Showing up is great. Showing up in the right energy is perfect. That's perfect. Anything that comes out of the right energy is perfect. Okay? That is what perfection is. And that's really showing up. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace, love, and light.